Hi everyone, my name's xSparks and today I'm doing a different video. I was watching Syndicate, which most of you probably know, and it's his newest vlog, and he's dyed his hair like a silvery, well, actually he is pretty silver. Yeah, so he's dyed his hair silver, and in it he mentioned why, and it was because it's November and it's the month of diabetes awareness, which I didn't actually know. Obviously it's the end of November now, so it's a bit late. Not the point. This video, I actually want to talk about diabetes a bit, because recently this year I was actually diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, which most of you might not know, but you have to have injections, you have to keep an eye on every food you can eat. Most people, as Syndicate said, just think it is from if you eat loads of sweets, you eat sugar, you're going to get diabetes. No, yeah, that don't help eating all them, but the main reason is a genetics thing. Loads of my family have had diabetes, and unfortunately I got it pretty young. I'm only 20, 21 next month. So, but most people get it when they're older, like 50s, 60s, maybe even later, maybe not at all. But yeah, unfortunately I got it at the age of 20. Not the greatest. In one of my vlogs that I done good 2-3 months ago maybe, I actually mentioned that I always carry around a rucksack with me, which is this one. And that's the reason why, because all the time I have to carry around this little thing. In here you have, and I'll show you all this stuff, 2 different insulin pens. This one, diabetes, you get different types of diabetes. You have to have different insulin and whatever. Well, this one, it's called Nova Rapid. You have to have this one every time you eat, and it's not just a little bit. Like this has 300 units of insulin, so you basically twist it, you take off the thing and you put on a needle, which ain't actually a big. Ages ago, like years ago, you used to have one of them big, like, you have to suck out the thing and needle like that long. Now, in this, you pull off that bottom tab, it goes on the end of the pen, and there's like, it's a tiny little needle, you can barely even see it. But yeah, so this one you have to have every time you eat, but you can't just have like 2 units of insulin. You have to actually work out everything. So if I wanted a packet of crisps, on the back of the pack it will tell you how many carbs are in it. You have to work out how much that is, and then you have to do the insulin according to that. So at first it's quite difficult to understand and get used to, but the longer you have diabetes, the more you understand it, and it just becomes second nature. You don't even really think, you just look at your food. I've also got like, and this is like the stuff I have to carry around. I have a little book, so it's carbs and calories, and basically in here it's got like, oh yeah, don't worry about the crinkle, it's got wet, but it's like, look, just everything in here. This is just a small book. There is a bigger one which is the same stuff, but so like, just say a pasta meal down, it will show, that's just showing that one size. In the bigger book it will show like 3 different size portions depending on what you eat. So it's not that. Most of the time you go after the box or the pack, whatever you're eating, but if it ain't in there then just check the book. But yeah, so this one, every time you eat. This one, liver meat, that's what this one's called, liver meat. You have to have this one once a day at the same time, because this lasts for 24 hours. So if I have it at 8 o'clock, 8 PM every night, I have to have this at 8 PM every night. So you're just carrying around stuff all the time. But not only with this one, do you have to do it every time you eat, but before you eat, in here, this little pack as well, I have this little machine here, this little pen, and in it is like little they go in there and they've got like a little spike on, and basically you have to prick your finger every time you eat, and then you have like a little thing that goes in here, you put your blood in it and it reads it. And then you have to then adjust your insulin according to what level of blood you've got. So it is like, it's a bit of a pain, but you do get used to it and it's not too bad. But yeah, it's all, you can control it, but there's also like the worst side of diabetes, which is if you have highs and lows. The insulin is to balance out, but you have highs. You can get highs and lows, which can be really dangerous. When you've got high or low, you can go into a thing, and it's called a diabetic coma, and you can. This can kill you. Diabetes ain't no like, oh yeah, it's just diabetes. You eat sugar, that's it. No, it's dangerous. It can kill you. If you don't look after diabetes, you will die. It just destroys all of your organs. So yeah, it really ain't that great. But when your blood goes high, it's not too bad. It don't make you feel bad. You get really tired, but it still destroys all your insides, but you don't really feel the effect of it. You just get a little bit tired, and that's pretty much it. With the low, that is the worst thing ever. I've had quite a lot of lows, because it's only recent. Mine's only just sorting itself out quite a lot. But when you're low, just imagine getting drunk and then feeling like you've been stabbed. You can't do anything. It went low that bad once. I had to get out of bed to go and basically when it's low, you just have to have some sort of sugar. Even if it is a spoonful of sugar, you just need something to kick it back up. It was that bad, I could not even walk. I got up and I pretty much had to crawl. It's terrible. It's like one of the worst things ever. What I'm going to do is I'll quickly show you. I've got a website up which Syndicate posted in these comments, and I'll also post it down below in my description, and you can go check it out if you want. And it tells you like the symptoms, just anything. It tells you about living with it, the foods, if you're at risk of diabetes. It tells you about how you should exercise, how you should eat. So look, let's have a look. Let's see if I can take this out quickly. So yeah, so if you can see that, basically this is the site. It's got like, look, are you at risk? Diabetes basics. Type. See, you've got type 1 and type 2. Type 2, you only have to have tablets. Type 1 is a lot more. You have to look after it a lot more. But diabetes is diabetes. It's still bad, and it tells you like, look, high blood glucose, low blood. Yeah, look, watch for high blood. Watch your symptoms of whatever it is, high blood, and learn how to treat it. And look, low, treat as soon as possible. That's how bad it is. You have to watch it. And it's like up here it says about any age. You normally get it at a young age or when you're older, but still it's been affecting people a lot more recently, so it's getting more and more popular, which ain't great. But the good thing with this is they're looking at like researchers and that are like finding out stuff, how they can like help and do stuff. And apparently they've got a thing, like scientists are doing it now. In 10-20 years maybe, they will be able to plant like a little, I don't know, like a gene inside you to cover, like basically with diabetes, most people, anyone who ain't got diabetes, their body produces insulin, which is that stuff I got in them pens. Diabetic people don't produce the insulin, which is why they have to have the injections. But yeah, scientists are researching so they can put in a gene which will make insulin in your body, which then stops everyone from having to have injections. And once you've had it installed, like implanted, you won't have to worry about it. It will just be like you having no diabetes. You can then go about your normal life, not having to carry around stuff, not having to have injections, not having to worry about what you eat. So yeah, they are doing quite a lot. But yeah, just because I have diabetes, I thought I'd sort of make a video on it and just point out what it's like. It ain't great, but you do learn to live with it. So yeah, just check out the link in the description and have a read about it. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. So anyone who's got diabetes, I feel your pain, but you know, you have to live with it. So I hope it don't get you down. Try and stay as happy as you can. Yeah, best way about it. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.